This is all because of a young girl's trip to the planetarium in 2012. Ella heard about the 2017 solar eclipse and told her mom, Deb Ross, they were going to St. Louis to watch the total eclipse, and they did. There, Deb saw the crowds, she felt the excitement, and she saw Rochester would be getting totality in 2024. She returned with a plan to use her connections to turn Rochester into the destination for the Northeast. I talked with her about how her business will help her realize her grand vision, a vision that involves traffic plans, business input, and cultural cooperation.
I started KidsOutandAbout.com in 2001. Actually, 18 years ago, and it was because there was no such thing as a web calendar then, and I had a toddler and one on the way, and there was so much happening here for families in Rochester even then that I said, oh, somebody needs to put this all in one place, because I was finding out about stuff by watching Channel 8 after the fact. At this point, we have 45 regional sites all over North America, and other cities we get to celebrate them as well. But of course, Rochester is near and dear and special to my heart because I plan to live here for the next 50 years.
And so what did you do when you realized what was happening here in Rochester in 2024?
Well, I am on the Board of Trustees of the Rochester Museum and Science Center, so it didn't take much prompting for the rest of the board and for everybody here at the Science Center to get on board.
What do you think the possible impact of this could be on the region? It's
going to be a huge economic impact, for one thing. Now, the eclipse is on April 8th, which is a Monday. And it's a perfect day because it's actually 8 days after Easter, which means that spring break is in the intervening week. That means that folks from all over are going to start arriving here on Tuesday of the previous week because it's going to be so hard to get a hotel room. And we know this, and so we're already preparing for what they're going to see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They're going to play with light in Rochester. So we're going to give them all kinds of ways that they can play with light at all of our different institutions and recreation centers all over our area.
This seems like so much more than just making sure you have enough eclipse glasses.
To do it right, to really benefit and to help this region use this as a way of getting kids excited, adults excited about science, and kind of instilling this pride in our region for what we're going to be doing, and letting that be kind of the launch pad for the momentum for a decade or two after that. Yeah, this is a kind of unprecedented opportunity, and we are not going to waste it.
All right, by the way, the Rochester Museum and Science Center is doing a ton right now to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. See everything they're doing in this story over at rochesterfirst.com.